Hey you guys, we are back with another tutorial. So we are going to do this mesh ruffle hat. Well, it's a mesh bucket hat, but here we go, guys. So you're going to need a size 5 hook, 5mm hook. You're going to need some size weight 4 yarn, any color. I'm using 2 colors, and I will show you how to switch colors and to make the ruffle brim. So to get started, you're going to want to make a magic ring. For those who don't know how to make a magic ring, this is how I do it. I just put it, open my hand this way, put it around, flip it to where it's a cross. I put my hook under and I take the second cross and pull it up and I pinch right there so I can get my yarn set on my hand. And we're going to chain 3. Okay, then we're going to do 12 double crochets inside of the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can meet me here after you made 12 inside the ring. After you make 12, we're going to close the ring by pulling the string, and we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet that we put in here. We're going to skip that chain 3, and we're going to chain 1. I said slip stitch, but we're not slip stitching. We're going to chain 3 into that stitch, and then we're going to double crochet into that same stitch, because that will count as 2 double crochets. And then we're going to go into each stitch with 2 double crochets. So we're increasing all the way around by putting 2 double crochets in each stitch. So that should make 24 stitches. So when you have 24 stitches, meet me back around here so we can start on round 3. Round 3, we are going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that we started round 2 with, and then we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to put a double crochet in that same stitch, and then our next stitch we're going to do 1 double crochet, and then we're going to do 2 double crochet, so an increase in the next, and then 1 double crochet. So we're going to repeat that all the way around. Increase, so 2 double crochets, and then 1 double crochet. Increase, and then 1 double crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around again for round 3. Okay, for round 4, we are going to insert the hook at the top of the chain 3 that we started with. We're going to slip stitch. We're going to chain 3. And then we're going to put another double crochet in that same spot, which will count as an increase. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets, into the next 2 stitches. 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to do an increase of 2 double crochet. So 1 double crochet in the next stitch, another double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochets in the third stitch as an increase. So we're going to repeat this pattern. 1, 1, 2. All the way around until we get back to the end where we'll go into round 5. Okay, round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going into round 5, so we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain. Now this is where we go by sizing. So if you do want a small hat, you would probably stop here and we're going to go into a mesh round. But for a regular size hat, you're going to chain 3, and we're going to do one more round here. So we'll go right into that same stitch that we did the chain 3, and then we're going to do 1 the next stitch, 2 in the next stitch, 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches, and then we're going to increase in the 4th stitch. And we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, increase. And we're going to do that all the way around until we come back to the front, back to the top of the row, and then we're going to get into our mesh portion. All right, meet me back. Okay, we're on to round 6. What we're going to do is going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, and this time we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3 for the double crochet, 2 for the mesh, so 5. And then we're going to skip this stitch, skip the second stitch, and go into the 3rd stitch. That's going to make us these mesh squares. So then we'll chain 2, and we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. We're going to skip 2 stitches and double crochet into the 3rd stitch, and then chain 2. We're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. Skip 1, skip 2 into the 3rd one, double crochet, chain 2. Skip 1, skip 2, go into the 3rd stitch, double crochet, chain 2. Skip 1, skip 2, go into the 3rd stitch, double crochet, chain 2. And we're going to repeat this, guys, all the way around. And I want you to meet me back here for round 7. See how that's starting to go? All right, so we have made it. There's 2 more stitches left in round 7, and so we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna slip stitch after we chain 2. We're gonna slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, the 3rd chain, and we're going to chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we don't have to count stitches. We don't have to say, okay, skip 2, because now we know exactly where to go into. We're going to go into the top of the double crochet, chain, double crochet, chain 2, top of the double crochet, chain 2, top of the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next stitch here, then chain 2. And we're going to do this all the way around until we get to the neck. See how that's turning out? Cute. Until we get back here. So meet me back here and we'll talk about how long we are going to make these. All right, so we finished that round and you see it's starting to come together. But what we're going to do is we did 2 rows of mesh. We're going to go 6 to 8 rows. It depends on your head size and how long you would like to have it before we start the ruffle brim. Okay, so meet me back here after you've done 6 to 7 rows, because we are going to put a half double crochet lining around the edge of it, and then before we start our ruffle. So meet me back here, 6 to 7 rows. Okay guys, I went 6 rows of mesh, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and it fits perfectly for me. Let's get into the brim of the cap. So what we're going to do is going to chain 1 after we slip stitched, and we're going to do 2 half double crochets into each mesh space, and then 1 half double crochet into the double crochet stitch. So half double. So basically that's how we're going to make our lining of the hat. I'm sorry, my yarn is stuck. Is by doing 2 half doubles into the mesh space, and half double into the double crochet stitch. All right, and you can meet me back here after you finish going around the edge of the hat with half double crochets to where it looks like this. Okay, meet me back. Okay, we're about to go into the ruffle brim, and I'm going to switch colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my new color, and I am going to go into that first half double crochet where we started the brim with, and then I'm going to bring it through like a slip stitch. I'm going to drop this here. Actually, I am going to bring both of those strands through, drop this, and I'm going to chain 3 more because we're going to use that as a chain. 1 2 3, and then I'm going to treble crochet into each stitch 4 times each. So 1 treble crochet, sorry my yarn got a little snagged, 2 treble crochet, 3 treble crochets, and that will make 4 because we're going to count that chain 4 as a treble crochet. And then we'll go to the next stitch. To do a treble crochet, you wrap the yarn around twice into the stitch, bring it around, 1 2 3, bring it in, 1 2 3. And this is how we're doing 4 treble crochets into each stitch. That's 3, 1 2 3. We're gonna do this all the way around the rim of the hat to create the brim, which is going to be a ruffle brim. All right. 1 2 3. So we'll continue that all the way around, Meet me back when you finish your 4 treble crochets into each stitch around the edge, so we can go into the last round of this hat. All right, I got to the end of my ruffles. Okay, so I am going to slip stitch into the first double crochet, but actually I want to change colors, so I'm going to slip stitch and change my color. So I'm going to slide through the first stitch, I'm going to grab my purple yarn, and then I'm going to slip stitch into that. I'm going to tighten the strings, and I'm going to chain 1. Now I'm going to do half double crochets around the edge. I'm going to go into the same space I chained 1 into, and then I'm going to half double crochet around the whole brim. This is the last round of this hat, is the half double crochet into each stitch around the edge. It'll create a cute little look. When it's finished, you'll see. But yes, half double crochet around the edge. Half double crochet as you wrap your hook around once, go through the stitch, pull back a loop, and go through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. Go around once into the stitch, pull up a loop into all 3, and that's how you do a half double crochet. So we're going to half double crochet around the rim of this hat, and then we are completed with this beautiful mesh hat. So I will show you my finished hat once it's done, and I will meet you back when it's finished. And this is the hat completed. Okay, isn't it so cute? I'm definitely gonna tuck in my strings. I'm gonna get a yarn needle and I'm gonna go through and hide those strings. But isn't this so great? Thank you guys for watching. Please use the community section of my channel to post your hats when you finish. I would love to see the different colors of hats and the different ideas you added to this pattern. But until next time, y'all, peace, love, and light.